What is good, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, and if you want to get better as an IGL, you have come to the right place, because today I'm going to be giving you guys everything you guys need to know to get better as an IGL in this current meta. Make sure you guys watch until the end, because this video is filled with tips, pros used that can help you become better as an IGL or just smarter as a player. Feel free to jump around the video to certain sections that will improve you guys the most, and yeah, let's get right on into it. So the first thing you guys need to make sure that you guys are doing is you need to make sure you have a good drop with everything that you need in it. So examples of things that you need, or not just examples, just things that you need in general, include 14 chests between you and your duo, which is basically 7 chests each, 400 metal each, prioritize metal fast, so prioritize your metal first. 400 metal can be included in your loot route. It doesn't have to be exactly on your drop. Okay? You can scout out to see what you can claim. And there's this mountain. There's this castle up here. There's a house to the left of it. You can always like check if there's kids there, and if there's not, you can just go claim it, get free loot. One of the most important things you guys need to have for your loot drop is making sure you have a loot route for unconned, have a plan for contested by one team, and have a plan for contested by multiple teams. After all spawn is obviously mid-game. What we're doing right now is we're basically rotating towards this meadow spot all the way on dead side, and this is usually what we will do. And usually we go in between this because there's always a team at Citadel usually, and there's always a team here. So we can always look maybe on top of this mountain over here to look at these kids for search tag if we ever need search. But other than that, yeah, we just rotate dead side. If you ever come across a fight in mid-game, you're always going to be the one to get a beam first. If you do get beamed, then you're going to have to box up, play a box fight until you get healed up. But right here, these kids are lucky to be absolutely horrible. I cannon one of them for 110. I'm actually going to look at this kid again with the cannon because this team does not look aware at all, and I actually managed to hit him. And my teammate noticed how he's just pushing up, always applying pressure on them. And I'm just over here. I know they're both one trying to jump in, and I do get one and actually kill him. And I'm looking for the other one, which was also hit 110, but he's healed by now. And I hit him 80, my teammate hit him 130, and I ended up finishing the kill. So that's mid-game fighting, and we are just going to continue or rotate as if there wasn't a fight at all. So we're in the middle of the mid-game here, and we're going to give you guys some mid-game strats and tips to help you guys get better as a player in mid-game as an IGL. So some of these tips include if you're like being ahead of other teams, and if you are, look at them for surge tags. I think that's pretty obvious. But avoiding choke points during rotating. So basically this means points where you can easily get beamed, such as bridges, like the one that we crossed at the beginning of the game or went around. This includes POIs. Another one equals hills on edge of zone. For example, if you're like on a hill that you have to literally build up to get over it, you can easily, if a team tries to beam you, you're gonna either have to go around and storm, but if you can't do that, then you're gonna die because team is gonna they're just gonna non-stop spray you and get free tags on you. You're gonna balance ammo, mats, heals, positioning, and surge. So for example, if you need surge, you're going to use your heals by trading surge for other people. Or if you need surge, you can use your ammo. And things like that. Or you could use mats to put yourself in a better position to get surge. That's another way. And then right here, we were going to take the rift, but rifting is very risky, especially in this meta, because everybody's aim is insane, and you don't usually want to take the rift right next to this island, because the kids they could just beam you with their ARs from this high layer. And then also, when you're trying to get in, kids that are already in are going to beam you too. So if you are ever going to rift, you got to make sure that you go extra early. Otherwise, you're going to get beamed by these teams held on back zone that are already in zone. We end up hearing a duo inside of this house, and we decide to run away because we do not want to fight at this point in the game. As you guys can see, we got a max pull. But we know that there's nobody on this side of the map, or hardly any teams. In this case, none. So we're just gonna go up this mountain and try and go right, because this is full dead side right now. And see if there's anyone up there. And lucky for us, there wasn't. And we decided to use this mountain to get out of the sight of literally everybody in the lobby right now. We go down to look and see if there's like a box down there, and lucky for us, there isn't. So we can just free rotate this whole entire rotate right here. We could use this mountain right here to sneak past everybody over here. We're gonna box in an elevated position just in case we can get some extra beams so we don't get held. Just in case we're below that little mountain right there. We're just gonna utilize this brick that's right here. Get it, and we're gonna utilize this mountain that we saw before, and then we just keep heading ahead, going ahead, and as you can see, like, this is a free rotate, so I just decided to go over here to the left. Always want to stay on like a side or a layer where nobody's on, which in this case, my fragger is working on getting the kids off our layer, and that's usually what you want to do, is you want to get kids. When you're inside of an end game, you want to get all the kids off your layer, so that you have just a free layer. And whenever somebody wants to get you off, you have to fight them in end game, and that's just the truth of it. And so now we see that it pulls us back all the way back into our tarp. So I just go into it, and I edit into it, and my teammate follows, and now we have this whole entire tarp that we can reuse right here. And then we also have that box on top of the mountain, but I don't think we end up using it, and I get beamed. Should have been building a little more there. But I think at this point, my team is working on getting to me. And we're on such an uncongested side of zone that we don't really need to be together at all at the same time. Now I see a kid over here, and I notice that we're both in metal. We need a frag. So me and my duo both jump in on him. I end up getting the kill. My teammate gets the mats, and I box this kid, get the kill. And now we're set for the rest of the end game. 3 teams left, 5 players left. We go right here. And notice it's a 2v2. It's us on low ground, them on high ground. And yeah, basically it's just a 2v2 at this point, like a realistic game. And unfortunately, I ended up misclicking my gun and taking out a cannon. We don't talk about it. And we ended up losing this fight. But that is basically inside the mind of an IGL, inside of a Cash Cup game. And you see I misclicked the cannon there. Thank you guys so much for watching until the end. If you guys want to see more video like this, and please feel free to drop a like on the video, because that helps me out a lot. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.